Today we're going to have a quick lesson about tools. I'm working on my Super Famicom box here in this awfully lit room, and these have super big security bits, which are the Nintendo proprietary bullshit ones. Now the NES and SNES carts use similar ones, but they're smaller. So I have the game bits, as what they're called, but they're too small for this, and they're shit. So I got this. This is a set of e-Torx or external Torx bits. This one ranges from E4, I think it is. Yeah, E4 up to something big, 18. I'll take it off there because it's going to scratch it. Now, these happen to be very good for security bits. The only problem is, if you will notice, it's got like a flared kind of base. So if you hack at them with a grinder or something, you get this nice flat base, which is not really focusing properly on. But then they work really well. The same thing goes for, this is the E8 uses for the massive Torx screws on the Super Famicom box. Then you got the E6 and the E4, which are, E6 works for the bigger gamebit ones, which are the SNES carts, I think, and E4 will work on the smaller ones, which I can't remember what they're used for. I think the NES carts, but don't quote me on that. But you have to grind them down as well. Yeah, so I'm nearly into this thing. I got all but 4 screws off. Then I'm going to show you how to replace the battery in this thing and do some cool stuff with it for all 8 people who own one. I'm in. These screws, I swear, were tightened by fucking Thor or something, but as you can see here, there are these two tabs there. That's battery tabs. So what you want to do is remove these 4 screws, lift this out, and we're going to change the battery. That enables some extra menu shit, which I will show you. But yeah, I can actually see inside this thing now, and it is pretty. Okay, back. I got the board out. Here it is. As you can see, it's got this giant IDE kind of thing, which is the same thing as the carts, and it plugs into this thing. So it kind of just sits there, and you kind of got to pull it straight up so you don't ruin anything. And this is where the huge plastic standoff goes. This thing, if you forget, and the big screw. Look at the size of that fucker. Yeah, so I'm going to whip out the soldering iron and remove this battery. I got a pack of CR2032s ready to go. These are the same batteries that go in carts, SNES and NES carts for saves. Yeah, alright, quick battery. I will give you when working with batteries. Don't ever apply a lot of heat to it. If you can, cut them out. With this case, I did. I didn't quite leave enough on that side, but that's okay. As you can see, I left a little bit too much. It's not really enough to grab onto, but I should be able to push it out with a soldering iron. The other one, however, I should be able to pull it out with a pair of pliers. In the case of this one, you don't have to, but make sure you mark which side is negative, which side is positive, so one's written on the board. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so that's the CR2032 removed. I'm going to put a new one in now. I would record it. You know what, I'll clean it up first and I'll record putting it in. Alright, here's another talk about tools. Get one of these magnifying lamp so you can get, yeah, cool. So I removed the battery and I cleaned it up. Didn't do a great job, but my tools aren't very good. So yeah, just don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this. Make sure you use a lot of flux. Definitely helps. As I said before, using batteries, be very careful. Now this one is going to be a bit more difficult because I got to hold it in while I solder it. That's okay. Yeah, I've done it myself. Cool. I'll fix it up in a sec. Okay. And that's how easy it is to change a battery. Make sure I got it the right way. Yeah. These batteries didn't quite fit, as you can kind of see. Yeah, tabs didn't line up, but that's fine, as long as it's the same kind of battery. So I'm going to put this back together and give it a go. Yeah, welcome back. This is very slowly loading up. Give it a sec. Does this bullshit? So I never got this before. Come on. Quiet. Nearly there. Yay, Kirby! Probably shouldn't down to the knife in my hand, to be honest. Alright. Oops. Must have mashed one of the buttons. Okay. I like Tetris. So this is, from what I know, which is very little, this is saying turn it to on to actually make the game work, because it's actually on demo mode. So let's find that. So there you go. So this is mine. This is my key. I ripped the pins out of the barrel lock, so I could just turn it with anything, to be honest. Hence the knife does it really well. Ooh, English. So yeah. Oh, it's in English. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oops. I am I'd never paid Bomb Bliss before, but I like it. Oh. So I am trying very hard to play this with one hand, and on an angle, which doesn't help. Oh, what? Oh. I've been playing Tetris pretty much non-stop for the last couple of weeks because my wife is really fucking good at it. And I am sick of her beating me. Fucking bitch. Oi! Did you see that shit? I like this game. To get my wife to play it. Oh! That's so cool. I'm going to stop because it's actually a lot of fun. So the back of the main menu is those two and those two. It's really hard to do with one hand. LR, start and select. No, that's not what I wanted. That's no. Hit the reset button. Get to see Kirby again. Aww. So option 5 is missing, which is play demo. But I think if I switch it back to... Ugh. Can't get my key in. Yeah. So I switch it back, and you can see it pops up. And... switch back over it, turns to that. Then there's this diagnostic mode, I believe. No? Oh, there it is. And that's completely off. So now I gotta wait for it to reset again, which I'll just let it do. So I've only got one controller plugged in at the moment. The other one's sitting on the floor in a bundle, so I can't be bothered. And I've slid the like the top of this little thing off. It goes in there underneath, and sort of is like a cubby hole for the controllers. This power supply is removable from the back. It's just two little clips. That's the board I repaired, or put a battery in. That's the main board. I'm pretty sure that's just like a normal SNES. Well, not exactly like a normal SNES, but you know, kind of. And it's big ass cuts. The front is... You know what? I don't actually know where I put the front. That's a problem. Oh. Doesn't matter. So yeah, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario Collection, Star Fox, Donkey Kong, Tetris. Apparently there's a way to get more than 5 games. I've never seen a video of it, but the guy didn't release how he did it, and I don't think I'm that good of an electrical engineer to do it. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to ramble on a bit about this, because I think this system is badass. I mean, it's just, like, I'll explain my love for the Neo Geo, okay? Not to say that the Neo Geo is an awesome system, because it fucking is. MVS and AES are amazing systems. Neo Geo Pocket as well, Neo Geo CD, not so much, except for the load times. If you take the load times out of it, they're still really good. But the reason I like the MVS and the AES is because of the cart size. I mean, yeah, look it up. Look at that, okay? Atari game, Neo Geo game. Atari, Neo Geo. I mean, look at this shit. I mean, this is an MVS cart. The AES carts I think are a bit bigger. But when you put this next to an Atari cart, you know, it dwarfs it, okay? But what I'm going to do is, okay, switch it off. Pull out. This is the Bomb Bliss and Donkey Kong, okay? MVS. Just, I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, I can, you know, it doesn't quite fit, it's a bit taller, but, I mean, I'm not even going to try, actually. It's just silly. But yeah, it's fucking massive, and I just stabbed myself. But yeah, I think it's amazing the way it looks. And I know you're not meant to see this, but I can. And I know it exists. So fuck you. Just look at that. Look at that card connector. Oh, just threw it. Idiot. So yeah, all in all, this is, you know, I'm actually pretty happy with the purchase, even though it was slightly broken in transit. I think I'll be able to fix most of it. I'm now on the hunt for the other 2 carts. There are 4. There's PSS 61, 62, 63, 64. 61's with all of them. 61 contains the main BIOS, Mario, Mario Kart, and Star Fox. It's only 3 games. But this one contains Super Bomb Bliss 2, Super Tetris 2, sorry, and Donkey Kong Country 2, whatever it is. But there's one that contains some awful golf game, and there's one that contains Bomberman and something else. I don't remember off the top of my head, but there are 4. So I want all 4. It's for nothing else than to say I have them. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I do quite like the system. Let's see if I can figure out how to make it do more than 5 games for some reason. It'd be cool if I can just line up a ton of carts in here. I don't know. So, in conclusion, what I will say is this. If you're looking for a decent gamebit screwdriver, go buy an E-Torx bit. 4, 6, and 8 if you have the big ones, and grind the shit out of them till they're flat. They work real nice. Buy a magnifying lamp if you're doing any soldering work, because they're amazing. Please insert cart, I'm going to guess. But yeah. I think that's about it. Yeah, Super Famicom box, thumbs up from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and my fucking mess. I mean, look at this place. I have to make a place for this up there. I don't know. I don't actually think it's going to fit, to be honest. Let's have a look. Yeah, I know, I'm just prolonging the video, but you look at my ass for a second. Ugh. Ugh. Christ, doesn't fit my fucking mile. And I just cut myself on it. That was silly. So, I'll just do something with it. Until then, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, love me, please, recommend. I'll see you guys later.